18 News Today.
Welcome back to 18 News Today. I'm here with Paul Thomas from the Watkins Glen Chamber of Commerce. And Paul, tell me a little bit of what's in store for this month's Chamber Chats.
Yeah, coming up next month, March 3rd, is our SPARC Leadership Summit. It's got a variety of leaders from across the region, speaking on a variety of topics, like how to communicate better, leadership versus management. So we got leaders from Cameron Manufacturing, Corning Community College, the Community Foundation, and many more. It's sponsored by our friends at XLS Blue Cross Blue Shield. And our keynote speaker is key Matt. His name is Errol Moody. He's a nationally recognized public speaker and motivational speaker. He's been cited in the New York Times, Huffington Post, USA Today, a variety of media. So real big deal kind of thing. Well,
that's incredible. And for maybe some of the community members that don't really know exactly what SPARC is, how would you, I guess, explain it or identify it?
Yeah, well, so it's a great question. It is a one-day event, like I said, March 3rd up at the Watkins Glen Harbor Hotel, and it's to train, to introduce people, whether they're currently leaders and want to sharpen their skills, or hope to be leaders one day, on a variety of topics. So it's really intended primarily for adults. Some kids may be there, but mostly it's going to be adults. It's a school day. Yeah, so it's just a terrific. We've been doing it for several years now. Very well received. Oftentimes does sell out. And like I said, Errol Moody, the nationally syndicated speaker, is just art of likability. He's so dynamic.
So it's not only about the whole educational aspect, it's a great networking opportunity for these leaders, correct?
Exactly, because there's going to be leaders, milling about, up to 100 total attendees. So yeah, you'll have an opportunity to network with them as well. Some delicious food at the Harbor Hotel, of course, as always.
I was going to say, I had their pasta at the Ice Bar. Oh my
dynamite,
gosh,
isn't it?
Incredible.
Yeah,
I could have kept eating all night if I had the opportunity. Seriously, we're not going to show that on TV though. But I guess, final questions is the logistics. How do people get involved? Where can they sign up? When's it happening? I know you've touched on it here and there throughout the interview, but we'll just give it all one final.
WatkinsGlenChamber.com is the place to go to register for it. The registration deadline is February 28th. It could sell out before that. And the event itself takes place, like I said, March 3rd at the Watkins Glen Harbor Hotel. So WatkinsGlenChamber.com.
And Paul, I know you're a pro at this. Give me one final sales pitch. If you're going to tell somebody in the community why they need to go, why should somebody make sure they attend this SPARC event?
I think people should try and attend this SPARC event because you may not even want to become a leader necessarily, but it's still going to give you skills that you need in any professional work environment, regardless of where you work, to help you prosper and grow your career.
Perfect. Well, I want to thank Paul Thomas so much for being here in studio this morning. And Paul, I look forward to talking to you next month.
Thank you, Matthew.
Well, have a good one. And that's all the time we have. We'll be right back with more news and weather after the break.